Hi, beautiful Virgo. This Thursday, August 6th reading feels intense already. Somebody here is losing sleep over you, thinking about everything they should have said, everything they should have done, and everything they still feel for you. Um, this person tried to convince themselves they could move on. They tried to stay cold, detached, and emotionally unavailable. But deep down, their heart never left this connection. No matter who they talk to, where they go, or what distractions they use, they always end up thinking about you again. But the question is, why did they wait so long to admit how deeply they love you? Why did fear have so much control over a connection that felt so genuine from the very beginning? Um, this person is finally realizing that your love was never something ordinary. You challenged them, you awakened them, you forced them to confront emotions they spent years trying to bury. Um, they miss your energy more than they can explain. Your voice, your attention, your presence, the comfort they felt around you. And now they're realizing nobody else compares to what they felt with you. And honestly, they're scared. Scared that they waited too long. Scared that you may finally move on. Scared that they could lose the one person who truly understood their soul. So trust your intuition because somebody is finally breaking emotionally, releasing their pride, and preparing to come towards you with honesty, vulnerability, and feelings they can no longer hide. And let's get into your reading.
Okay. So I keep getting this feeling that there's somebody here sitting with a lot of regret right now. Like the guilt they're carrying about how they handled things with you has gotten heavy. Maybe they left you on read. Maybe they just never showed up and explained themselves properly. But whatever it was, it's eating at them now in a way they can't really push aside anymore. Because here's what's starting to crack open for them. They're finally seeing that your intentions were never what they suspected. This is someone who was waiting for you to slip up, waiting for the mask to come off and reveal something ugly underneath. And it just never happened. You stayed exactly who you were the whole time. And now they're sitting with that realization and it's a lot for them. They miss you. Like, they miss you deeply. Even if it's been a long time since you've actually been in the same space, you're still heavy on their mind. They wonder whether you even think about them anymore, whether you've moved on completely. And there's this pull to just reach out, and they keep promising themselves they will. Now, there might be some practical stuff going on with them too. Working from home, maybe some kind of legal situation being navigated, but underneath all of that, the main thing driving them is this need to set the record straight, to come forward and say what they should have said a long time ago, because the truth is, they just can't get over you. They've tried. They've put effort into moving past this, and it just um, doesn't work. And what makes it so hard is that being with you was just easy, like effortlessly, naturally easy. No drama, no chaos, no walking on eggshells, just smooth. And that's actually what confused them at first. Because this person grew up in an environment where toxicity was the baseline, that was their normal. So when you came along being exactly who you are, happy, drama free, it just didn't compute. Their whole system was wired for chaos, and you just weren't giving them any. So instead of recognizing it as something good, they got confused by it, but something's been exposed now. Whatever was hidden about this situation is coming into the light, and they're watching you navigate all of it without letting the drama pull you in. Like you've stepped into this energy where the chaos just doesn't reach you anymore. You're focused on yourself, walking in your own lane, and that confidence is driving them a little crazy. They look at you and feel like they're the ones who are behind now, like they've become irrelevant somehow. Their words, not mine. They're terrified you've outgrown whatever space they used to occupy in your life, that you've realized your worth, and they're just not measuring up to it anymore. There's a message they want to send you. Something about how beautiful you are, not just physically, but mentally, the whole package. But they're in their head about it. Talking to friends, getting outside opinions, letting other people's insecurities bleed into their own. And all of that noise is making it even harder for them to just step forward and say what they actually feel. They want some kind of signal from you. some indication that the door is still open. But here's the thing, you've already shown your cards multiple times, probably. You've already said what you needed to say and done what you needed to do. And they kept filtering it through their own lens and misreading it, twisting it into something it wasn't. But that's shifting too. They're finally starting to understand you, the way your mind works, your humor, the things they mistook for something else. It's all starting to click into place now. And what they're realizing is that they just adore everything about you, every part. They're just not confident enough yet to walk up and say that out loud, which is the frustrating part because everyone around them seems to know exactly how they feel about you, except you. It's like this open secret that somehow never made it to the one person who actually needed to hear it. So here's the energy for this week. If they want you, they need to come and get you. That's it. You've done your part. You've shown up. You've been real. You've made your love known. The next move is theirs. If they want to be your person, they know what they need to do. It's something about confidence. It's like this person doesn't have the confidence, is what I'm gathering. I also feel like the more that this person watches you, there's this energy where it's becoming overly obsessive. And I feel like for some of you, there is an invasion of privacy because it is coming in as somebody disrespecting boundaries because they're snooping around what you're doing, paying very close attention. I also feel like there was an energy who was very like melodramatic or, like overly exaggerated. Things would blow things out of proportion when it did come to you. And this person is over here saying, I always felt that you were too good for me. See, that's the problem. So they blew that out of proportion. They felt like you were too good for them. Therefore, you didn't want to be with them. Therefore, they were going to try to like end the situation before you could. It's almost that best defense is a better offense. It's coming in as that type of energy. I also feel like, too, there's something here either about you getting attention and then being insecure about it, or almost like they're trying to seek validation because they feel like you gather a lot of attention. Look, I want to post a picture of you on Instagram. This is somebody that's having sleepless nights. See, this is what I'm telling you. It's almost like this person wants everybody to know that you are theirs. But I feel like for some of you, they may feel like either you're moving on, that you're just tired of them not being honest, or them listening to other people, them listening to external parties, or even them not breaking free from the mundane, from the fake news, from our programming that we've had since childhood. You're nothing like my ex. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. See, they want you. They want to say this to you, but before they say this to you, they don't want to look stupid. They don't want to come forward and have this expression telling you how much that they adore you, but then you over here acknowledging, yeah, but you're not good enough for me. Now, for some of you, you possibly could be in an energy where you may feel like I am too good for you, but that's only because they've caused you this pain. That's only because, you and this person could have been the dynamic duo, like cops and donuts. Man, like they go hand in hand. But it's coming in as like you guys being this dynamic duo. This Bonnie and Clyde, this Ethel and Louise, you guys are like best friends and lovers and everything. And you guys were really, really compatible. And I feel like the two of you together, you guys can accomplish such beautiful things because you guys were the dream team. That's why this person is having these sleepless nights. That's why they're over here saying, I don't know why I tried to compare you to my ex. I don't know why I tried to pretend like you weren't who you said you were. This is also somebody that wants to surprise you, or they want to get you a gift. Like this could be flowers. This could be a ring. This could be, it could be a multitude of things. For some of you, it's like a necklace or a bracelet. But part of this, I feel like, is your person being able to be free. When people say, hey, what is your 5-year goal, or what do you want in life? What I want in life is to be free to love who I want to love, to do what I want to do within reason, within some scope of something. But it's like this person needed to liberate themselves from their family, from their friends, from the past ideology. They had to let go of whatever restrictions that they had, and they needed to be able to break free and think for themselves. But part of this comes from releasing certain attachments. And I feel like you tried to tell this person that, but they didn't want to hear it. And I think that there was a lot of times that you tried to address certain things with them, but it's just almost like they would just take a step back. This is also somebody that's very possessive of you. I don't like other men or women commenting on your pictures. They may feel like you're very attractive. Again, I kept getting that this individual feels like you get a lot of energy or you get a lot of attention, not realizing that you're in your own world, not realizing that you probably even are completely withdrawn from those that are around you. It's because it's something with your energy right now where the more you detach, the more people are curious as to who you are, what you're doing. I also get that there could have been lies about you, which is why I feel like this person, they had a lot of trust issues. This is also somebody that could have thought that you were busy loving somebody else or being with somebody else, even though that was just their own insecurities. It's a lot of insecurities. That's why this person is over here thinking, I lost you because I was too busy being insecure. I was too busy thinking the worst. You're either a glass half empty or a glass half full type of person. You're either super optimistic or maybe you're right in the middle. But I feel like this person was somebody that was kind of like a negative Nancy. Now they're in their head. This is somebody that is sitting there saying, I'm going to make you fall in love with me. For some of you, this could even be a new person that's been watching you or somebody that wants to reconnect with you from your past. I feel like right now, and maybe again, I know I said this on Monday or whatever day. I don't even know what day it is, man. But my point is, this is somebody that could have been from your past that's coming back around. This could be somebody that you're very, very close to, or you were very, very close to, but you felt like you had to forget. Now, this person is over here saying, let's forget about the past. I want to make this last. This is somebody that feels like at the time, maybe they weren't completely equipped to deal with you, to understand you. This is also somebody that feels like, look, I've never met someone like you. You made me feel like I'm ready to fall in love. I'm telling you, this is somebody that's over here. They adore you. Miguel, adore you. They're over here in this kind of energy. They're over here saying, I want you to fall in love with me. I want you to want me. Okay, this is somebody that's going to put the work in. I know that's right. They're going to put the work in because that's what they do. This is somebody that now understands who you are and whatever past adversities that either of you had, it's like they know that you're completely different. They know that you're not somebody that they can just hook up with. They know that you're somebody that's super chill and you could be somebody that they were stressed out about, but now they're sitting here going, your chill style, how you are. You compliment their style. I love the way you talk and the sexy way you walk. So there's somebody here that likes your essence, the way you communicate, the way you express yourself. It could be that you're one of the guys, or maybe you're one of the girls, or you look like one way, but then you're something completely different. But this person is sitting here saying, like, you're the person that needs to be by my side, even if this person is with somebody else. They're looking at their partner going, what am I doing? Oh, come on. I pulled the short straw. I made a bad choice. I was insecure. I'm sorry. I have trust issues. Right now, this person is overwhelmed with anxiety because there's something here about you being quiet. Because I just hear shh. Something about you is so low key also. And that's why I feel like a lot of people may believe that you're hiding something. Somebody's over here like Brian McKnight. Can we go back to one? Maybe your person's name is Brian. Maybe their last name's McKnight. Better than a McGriddle. I love McGriddle. Anyways, this is somebody that wants to work on their insecurities. This is somebody that's over here like, can we go back to one? Can we go back to the basics? This is somebody that's tired of you not speaking. This is also somebody that could be very new when it does come to relationships. Even if they've been in a relationship I don't think that they've ever been in a divine partnership or they've ever been with somebody like you. It's something about you in particular where you're a blank canvas. And this is almost like a baby chick. Maybe you guys have chickens, or maybe this person looks like a baby chick. I don't know. Maybe they're balding. I don't know. But it's coming in as like a baby chick energy where they're starting to learn how to walk before they run. And this is also pace progression here where it needed time to evolve. And I also feel like because you're in an energy where you've surrendered and you've released any type of outcome, here's the thing, people talk about detachment. And a lot of times people think detachment is detaching from a physical person, but it's not. It's just detaching from an outcome. It's almost saying, okay, hey, if you're meant to be in my life, then you'll be in my life. And if you're not, then you won't. God is the driver at this point. So it's something here where you've let go of your expectations. You've let go of limitations, and now you're going with the flow. And there's something about you that's very healing right now. For some of you, you may be a nurse or a doctor. You could be in the medical field. You could take care of people, CNAs, or you could be somebody. You could even do Reiki or massage therapy. It's something about you where it's very healing. Even if you're in a position where you just talk to people, it's like it's something about having a conversation with you that's very healing. The way that you provide them a level of support. And this is somebody that's changed for you. This is somebody that has changed who they are. This is somebody that could have um been naughty when they were younger. You could have been naughty when you were younger, but it's like this person has really matured and it's almost coming in as like being very buttoned up, but they felt like that's what you wanted or that's what you needed. I also feel like there's some type of surprise here. See, I'm telling you, there's somebody that's really insecure about the way you look. It's like they know people are looking at you and that bothers them. For some of you, you could physically look different. Maybe you got your hair done. I didn't realize like you can say one thing and then everybody flips it to their narrative due to their insecurities. I always love that. Anyways, I feel like falling in love with you. It wasn't a part of the plan though, but it's like things with you and this person, they just naturally unfolded. So for them, it's like, well, it's like a natural progression. And I feel like you really caught this person off guard because now they're going through some type of really harsh wake-up call because they can't deny anymore how they feel about you. See, I'm telling you, this is somebody that says, come with me. You're going to be over there like, what are you going to put the lotion in the basket and put me? It's almost like this person, it feels like they want to isolate you because they really like you, but it like their feelings for you. It scares them how bad they want to be next to you and they want people to know that you're theirs. This is also somebody that could be scared to acknowledge or admit to you how much they love you. But again, they're coming to terms here, okay? They're coming to terms where it's hard to deny how they feel. And now they're over here and they're saying, well, I hope you only have eyes for me. Now, for some of you, you're saying that. Well, do you only have eyes for me? Because the way that this person may present themselves is that they're over there, living their best life. You only live once. So they're living in the present. And it's like the way that I just keep getting that this person, it's the opposite. So whatever they're projecting, it's the opposite. And I also feel like this person did make poor decisions. And I also feel like they did make some unwise decisions that felt like it confused you or almost like it blocked your intuition. I say I love you a lot in my head. For some of you, you have somebody that's been in love with you for years. And it's like this person has been watching and waiting for the opportunity to come forward and express themselves, to tell you, but it's like they're not sure if you'd be open to it. Oh, somebody's planning on popping up on you also. That's why they're over here. Because again, I think that with this person, you could have told them. You could have said, you're going to miss me when I'm gone. I'll chase you for a little bit. But then I'm going to stop chasing and you're going to come chase me because when you see the truth that I was honest and loyal and faithful to you, that's going to hurt your heart. It's something about you forewarned this person, you told this person, you need to have discernment for whatever your friends or family are saying. You need to have discernment for whatever is occurring. This is an energy where it's almost like this you've taken this person by surprise because they've had a completely different perspective shift when it comes to you. This this is also somebody that's very fixated or very focused on wanting your family to like them. This is also somebody you could have had a family with. I want our family back. They could have viewed you as family, even though this person could have never acknowledged that they were living out their best life with you in their head while watching. Woo! This person, they also could be drinking a lot or using certain substances in order to try to take the edge off because how they feel about you. I feel like this person, they also could have had like an inflated ego. I always feel like there's three types of ego. There's an overinflated ego. That's the person that acts like they're Michael Jordan and they're not even right. They're sitting on the couch, eating bonbons, eating popcorn, yelling at the TV, acting like they were great and they never played sports. There's that person that thinks they're the GOAT, but they're not. Then there's a person that's so insecure, right, where they're scared to take action and they continuously have like compare themselves. And then there's an ego where it's in the middle, where it's not really an ego because you know who you are and you compete with yourself. I feel like there's some that had an overinflated ego and now their ego is completely at the bottom because there was some type of either Napoleon complex or a level of cockiness or some type of superiority. But it's something about you. You're coming in as like this turtle. Some of you may have a turtle. It's about your longevity. It's about the way you go with the flow. I keep thinking of like Nemo, where they're like chilling with the turtles and the turtles are just, hey man, we're just along for the ride. It's like, that's God's ride. Like once you hit that path, right, that frequency, you don't have to swim. God is doing the swimming for you. It's like this person is realizing that you've always overcome whatever adversity because you've always stood the test of time. I won't let anyone come in between me and you. But again, for some of you, the way that you dress, the way that you look, the way you speak, it makes them insecure. But you can't. Here's the thing. It's not your fault if you're in this irresistible energy. It's like this person loves you so much and it's almost like they have the hard eyes and they're having all these strong impulses, but they're finding it difficult to come forward and communicate it. And this is somebody that keeps procrastinating this expression. Look, now they want to come to you and say, look, okay, I know I messed up. I'm only human. Okay, I made mistakes. This is also somebody that's saying, I'm going to treat you better. For some of you, you may be over there like, treat yourself better. But it's like they're freaking out because I feel like they're freaking out because for some of you, they're seeing the attention. And you want to know what's weird is a lot of you. I don't even think you realize the attention you're getting. I also get that this person Avant making good love. I love Avant. My favorite song by Avant is with Kiki Wyatt, Nothing in This World. Have you guys ever heard that song? What is your favorite song? Man, I've loved that song since high school. That was my jam. But I feel like this person is very depleted right now. I feel like you may even be really, really tired because you need to rest or recharge. This person is definitely pulling on your energy. Somebody may want to get you pregnant if you're with inside of that age range. If you're not, or you may want to get somebody pregnant if you are a man. Although we've come to the end of the road, I still cannot let you go. This is somebody that's over there, boys, to mending it, crying. There's something here where you guys are about to hit this like happy celebration, this happy time, okay? You always know the ways to wow me. You may be over there like, I really don't. Because if I knew the ways to wow you, we would probably be here together. But that's why this person is over here saying, I'll make it up to you. I'll do whatever I have to do, okay? Is it too late for me to come in and treat you better? This is somebody that feels like they did you wrong. I don't know why, but I even keep getting like somebody. I keep getting multiple storylines. Some of you, this is a twin flame, or they view you as their twin flame, and they feel like they need an opportunity to explain themselves, and they just hope that you're understanding enough to take them back. For others of you, this is somebody that you've known when you were younger and that they honestly had a crush on you the entire time, but they felt like you didn't give them the time of day. This could also be somebody that internalized it, because I feel like they might have had a certain level of ego. And now this person is over here officially missing you by Mariah. It's like you've never left this person's mind. Yeah, there's somebody here that's like thinking about the old times. But again, I keep getting that. I keep getting 3 storylines. All right, so let's go there. There's one storyline of somebody who's deeply in love with you, and you could have all 3. That's the crazy part, because some of you are attracting everything. Did you get them? Did you get the love oil? Is that why you're attracting God and country? I don't know. I told you to be careful with the love oil. I told you. I told you to be careful with it. So for some of you, you have somebody that you were really in love with, and I feel like they broke your heart and they never gave to you in the manner that they were meant to. Okay. You also have somebody here that is a new person that keeps watching you, and they're waiting for an opportunity to engage. Okay. There's also another energy, which is a past energy from when you were younger, high school, college. This is somebody that feels like they were too young to be able to understand you, and that they could have taken certain things out on you, but that was their own insecurities. Somebody is definitely thinking about you pregnant or how you would look. This is also somebody that doesn't want you to be angry at them. They are going to reach out soon too. That's what's so hard right now, because I feel like in the collective, whatever you're doing, you're about to have some type of major accomplishment. There's going to be some type of celebration where you're coming into this happy time where you've reached or obtained these goals. You're going to feel like love is going to be thriving for you. And it's like you and this person are going to make it through and overcome whatever obstacles, because like love wins in the end. It doesn't matter if people do black magic manipulation. At the end of the day, they can prolong it. They can try to stop it. But if it's real, genuine, true love, it will always make a way. It will always make a path. If that's who you're meant to be with, you will be with them. And I'm telling you, there's something coming in here where you are going to have a very abundant, fulfilling life, where you are going to receive more love than you ever expected. And you're going to feel like, wow, my needs are being met. There's somebody here that wants to marry you. Engagement rings. They keep thinking about the times that you spent together. If you were intimate with this person, they're thinking about it. They could even see people that look like you, and even like online, like they could purposely watch certain people being intimate that look like you, and it's like it drives something about you, drives them wild. This is also somebody, if the shoe fits, if it doesn't, this part of the message is not for you. I will follow you on social media soon. There's something about social media if you have one. Okay. And again, it's like this person, yeah, they want you to ignore everybody that flirts with you. If somebody comes in to give you a hug, they don't like that. Okay? They don't even want, if you drive Uber or Lyft or DoorDash or whatever, Instacart, they do not want you talking to anybody. This is also somebody that's over here saying, you're attractive. Now, for the person in the comments that says, well, that's unhealthy. Hey, I'm just the messenger. What you do with it is what you do with it. Some people like a person that is like, that's mine. You see that fish? That's my fish. You don't touch that fish. I like that kind of energy because to me, and this is just perspective, okay? What it does is it shows a very masculine energy. I am a feminine, but I'm also very dominant. So for me, it's attractive when a man shows their dominance in the right way. Like not in that chaotic energy where you're over here ducking so you don't get tapped in the head with, I don't know, some random wobbly lamp or whatever. This is also somebody who I feel like is sitting there saying, I know you miss me. Why are we doing this little dance? You feel like home to me. They were guarded for sure, because they've been hurt a lot. And there were, or still are, these karmic interferences, friends, family, lovers, work, school, even darker energetic stuff sometimes. And karmic interferences don't always have to be romantic. Sometimes it's platonic. Sometimes it's your own mother. Sometimes it's your best friend. Sometimes it's the person closest to you who's low-key jealous because they feel like you have something they don't. That's why it's so important to really pay attention to who's around you. Okay, I want to know, like, why is this person so insecure? We really need to figure this out. You need to be prepared for what's going on. That's why tarot is so cool. People say it's demonic, but that's not true. The reality is tarot's just a way for you to get some insight into what's coming, and it helps you understand what's going on around you. So, what do they want? What are they going to text you? We really need to figure this out because you need to be ready. I mean, that's the thing with tarot. It gives you a heads up. And that's why it's awesome. People can say all sorts of things, but honestly, it just gives you that clarity. You get to know what's happening behind the scenes before it actually happens. Okay, so I want to know what memories of you drive them wild. I keep thinking of that Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy moment when they're singing. You drive me crazy. I'm pretty sure they're losing their mind over you, but we also want to dive deep into what these karmic interferences are. It's important to understand their perspective. I keep getting this feeling that there's someone here who wants to return. They're hoping for a second chance, but they're also worried. They might be a little delusional. You're probably like, not today, Satan. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. I don't know, it's funny, but let's focus on this. What's this person so insecure about? Like, what's going on with them? Okay, we've got the Two of Wands in reverse. This is all about taking action. It's like they've been sitting on something for so long. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I ain't for real. There's this person who made you cry, and now they feel like they need to apologize to everyone, your family, your friends, your dog, your cat, your hamster, your fish, literally everyone. There's something about this person where they just feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to make you cry. That was never my intention. They get it now. What are they fixating on? Why are they so fixated on you? Well, it's sacral energy. Listen, this person wants you bad, but it's also about the way you emotionally balance them. It's not just about physical attraction. They feel connected to you emotionally. And I'm not going to lie, they're not okay with the idea of someone else having you romantically or intimately. The thought of someone else getting to touch you, feel you, or be close to you, it messes with them. But it's also the way you make them feel emotionally. You might be from a different race, background, or religion, whatever, but there's something about you. You're so confident in who you are, and that's super attractive to them. So what's their perspective of you right now? The lovers. Somebody is in love with you, but they also know you have choices. What are they insecure about? Your choices. The fact that you can be with anyone you want. That's what's really bothering them. They see you as this person who has all these options, and they're freaking out. They're going through a tower moment right now. They're like, oh my gosh, I see their world now. You're the person that doesn't just talk to everyone. When you're in a relationship, you completely isolate yourself. And now they're realizing that you're the person who doesn't just settle for anyone. You have the power to choose, and they're not okay with that. What does the collective need to understand about this person? What's hidden from you? Let's see. Oh, the magician. Now, this is interesting because the magician can be either really skilled or a trickster, but it's falling right under karmic interference. So maybe someone was meddling in your energy, causing confusion. The magician could be trying to manipulate things, or they could felt like they weren't on your level spiritually. But either way, they've been messing with the situation in a way that's caused more confusion than clarity. What can you expect moving forward with this person? Well, they're not waiting anymore. I'm getting this feeling that they've been saying, I'm waiting for the right moment to approach, but they're done. They've been watching you from a distance, trying to see if you're really who you say you are. Now, They know you are, and they're in love with you. They're done with the waiting game. They're ready to come forward. You've inspired them, and they've been learning from you. You've influenced others to see things from your perspective. And I think that's because you're a healer. You're helping people see things in a new way. Somebody's definitely coming in to apologize, and they're doing the work to make things right. When they do, it's it's going to be a big step forward for both of you. So whatever you do, just make sure you're making choices from your heart. Trust God to guide you, because God will always point you in the right direction. If you're ever confused, just hand it over. God will always show you the person with the purest intentions, no matter what anyone else is going through. You've got this, okay? Keep doing what you're doing, and the universe will bring the right people into your life at the right time. All right, I'm going to wrap things up here. I really hope this reading brought you some sort of clarity and helped you understand what may be happening behind the scenes. Remember, not everything happens on our timeline, so trust the process and trust yourself along the way. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Sending you lots of love. Bye.